Hello and welcome here today for today's game. It's live, it's Super Saturday, and it's Padres Impact versus here today Georgetown City. Two teams are going to get going up against each other here today. Both teams want to win here today. Padres will definitely want to win here today after the defeat in the Europa League semi-finals in the first leg against Inter Taloga on Thursday. But 2 days after that, they're in action here today in the Premier League. Get a victory here today, they push themselves towards fifth positions. That is very crucial for Unai Emery's side. If they got a chance maybe to really go towards that top four, or if they drop points here today or lose, then that won't be great at all either. But Jimmy, we'll start with talking about, of course, here today about Padres. What's your thoughts about this game anyway, for your perspective? Yeah, obviously Padres, they want to go into Europe. It's a big season for Unai Emery because his contract runs out at the end of the season, and we know that Padres have a 2-year policy on managers to try and get in the top four. If you don't get in the top four by the 2 years of your contract, then you leave. So that's what happens in a way, and is there pressure on Unai Emery maybe on not winning against Inter Taloga on Thursday? Yes. And getting top four? Yes as well. So, to be honest with you, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. And I think this could be a very tough game, I think it would be. But we'll see. We'll see how the teams play. I think City are going to be more stronger. I think about them in the game. They're going to be very tough. They are third in the Premier League. They've got a chance on trying to catch up to the top of the table where United are at the moment. So they want to win, of course, to try and get towards that top position, perhaps, maybe, or move up to second as well. That's on the table for them as well today. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup for both teams, but we'll just have to wait and see who comes up on top between City and Padres, but we'll see. Yes, absolutely. Well, the key players, of course, we'll probably watch is Eric Cantona. What do you reckon his potential is going to be like today? Well, Eric Cantona is a very good player, of course. We know they scored quite a few goals this season in the Premier League. They had a very good start this season, Padres. When they were in the top four, they were in second position in the start of the season. But then, obviously, drift points and lost games as well wasn't very, very good. But he's a very crucial player who could really help out Padres today to get maybe a win. But we'll see. But we'll see how it all goes out by today's match. And let's talk about, of course, a striker here today for City, Thomas Hersey. Any thoughts on him? Well, Thomas Hersey, he's a top goal scorer, the third top goal scorer in the Premier League. Obviously, Lewandowski is the top goal scorer of this season so far. But, he wants to get into the Golden Boot. He wants to try and score the most goals before the season ends. And we'll see how that goes. But I think for City and for Padres, there's going to be a lot to play for today. Right, let's go now to Unai Emery, and also let's go now to Jose Mourinho for this matchup against these two teams before the match kicks off, their reaction to this game. Unai Emery, today is a very important game. You lost, of course, in the Europa League 1-0 on Thursday, but today you're in the league action here today against Georgetown City. Any thoughts about this matchup?
Good afternoon. Yes, it's a challenging match for our team. Of course, try to get into the top four is something that we need to look at very, very carefully. We know that they are a good team with good players, and we know that we have to be a good side today. We know that losing in the Europa League first leg wasn't great on Thursday, and also today is an important game. Also, if we got a chance on catching up to the top four, so yes, it's important. Every match, I think, till now until the end of the season, and we'll see how the way we play. Yeah, and the best of luck in the matchup, Unai Emery today against Jose Mourinho's side today. It's Georgetown City. Good afternoon. Well, today is going to be a very, very important game, of course, for our team. We know that there's nothing to worry about on dropping in any Europa League positions or anything. I don't think that will happen if we carry on losing 4 games straight, but that ain't going to happen because we are at the moment in 4th position with 62 points in the Premier League. Of course, we are 8 points in front of in the top 4 away from the Europa League position. And of course, we are 8 points from the from the top of the table, United. So we're 8 points, half and half from top 4 race and also the race for the league title. But today we want to win because there's a chance maybe that we could move up towards where United are. We'll be 5 points, of course, behind United. So today is something that we need to look at ourselves, that we have to win and we have to work hard by, because we know that today we have to work hard in this match. We have to be disciplined and we have to be like that. But with the team today, I think that we have got a really good work rate as well. We've done a lot well in training in terms of how the way we need to do in this game. And we know that there's nothing to play for apart from the KFC League Cup final, of course, and also hopefully get into the top 4 or maybe win the Premier League title. And that's what we're up for. So we'll see how that game goes here today. We know that Padres are going to be a team who are going to be very tough after losing in the Europa League semi-finals in the first leg against Inter Tologa. So we'll see how that comes about here by beating them hopefully today. Okay, best of luck, Jose, in this matchup today. Thank you much. Thank you. That's all we have time for the TV talk in Super Saturday, because your commentators here to be Joshua Cole alongside with, of course, Jamie Robinson. Hello and welcome here today for this matchup, of course, and it's going to be Padres Impact versus Georgia United's City, live right here, right now. A Unai Emery side versus Jose Mourinho's side. This will be a very interesting match right here, right now, so I look forward to this one. Right, let's get this match underway right here, right now. It's going to be Padres Impact versus Georgia United's City. And here we go, and we are live here on Super Saturday for this matchup. And obviously Padres Impact, of course, want to try and get a result here today after, losing in the UEFA Europa League during the week on Thursday. They lost 1-0 against Inter Tologa, they did. It's a very appalling game it was appalling game it was for Padres to lose against Inter Tologa in the semi-final first leg. They've got a second leg they've got, and that second leg's going to be next Thursday, of course, at the Santon Park Stadium. So we'll see about that. But anyway, it is free kick, and Neymar will take it. Now, header, shot, wide. Could have been a goal, it could have been. It really could have been, but it's wide. Opportunity there was trying to be given there from Thomas Hersey there. Now, goal kick here from Rileve. Now Messi again here. Try and meet up with Maradona here. He's 1v1. And he scored. And City are 1-up in front in this matchup. Thanks from Diego Maradona. Very good goal from him. And Georgia United's City are 1-0 up to the good. And I think Jose Mourinho will be very happy about that. But his team are leading here by 1-0. We all know that Jose Mourinho's contract is up at the end of the season. Is he going to renew it or not? We don't even know. But apart from that, if they actually want to try and win something, obviously Mourinho's been there for like 4 or 5 years, and
Probably want to have time to leave, of course, this club there was speculations about. But good goal, though, from Maradona, though. And Emery's team are trailing by 1-0. And this is going to be a very big problem for Paris Impact. Will they keep Unai Emery at the end of the season? They can't get in the Champions League or in the Europa League. So that's also a problem. But it's 1-0 currently for Georgetown City. And here we go. It is 1-0 currently. So there you go. Now Nicolas Slajdana win the ball right here. Now to Slajdana. Now Pepe. Now clearance right here, right now for a possible throw. Now Conti. Now is Nicolas Slajdana, but now is Ziyech now the ball. Now is a chance for Ziyech. Weak foot now down to Neymar. Shot. Good block there from the Padres defender. Slajdana. Now, chance perhaps here. I header it. Very good there from Conti. Now Messi now, the ball. Try and meet her with Hersey right here. And it missed both players. It's going to be out for a goal kick. And, well, it's 1-0 currently at the moment. Or City will dominate the whole matchup so far. They are leading by 1-0. Now Pepe now. Trying to meet it right here, but okay, now Alaba. Oh, now clearance again away. Now it's Aurier. Now opportunity now Remy Lex here. Now it's Slajdana. Maradona. Diego Maradona. Oh, unlucky. Slajdana. Now Boateng. Neymar. Maradona. Now goal kick. Now Cantona. Now there's a chance here from Maradona here. Now Maradona. Good defending there from Dragovic. Now pass here to Pepe here. Chance here for Cantona's through. Oh, lucky. First shot in the game for Padres though. It wasn't to be. Now boots the ball now from Mark ter Stegen. Now is Dragic. Alaba. Now Alaba won the ball back here. Now Nagolan. It is 1-0 currently in the moment in this match. Half time about to be lurking here. And it's all over for the first half. And the score is 1-0 to Georgetown City. Now Frank Ribery comes on and Nicolas Slajdana comes off. But Padres are leading by 1-0. Can City do something here, or will they not? Wait and see. Now is Aurier. Now Frank Ribery. Ribery here now to Nagolan. Now, Neymar. Ursi. Oh, close. Well, City do end up getting 3 points here today, and they'll be right near where Wijnaldum and United are at the top of the table. That's what they're trying to catch up to, City. But now Lacazette now cuts through here, but the save there from Mark ter Stegen. Well, City are in front in this matchup here today, so there's 1-0 in this match. Neymar couldn't reach the ball there, so it's going to be Padres' throw-in. Now is Lacazette. Hello, it's off to goal. Yep, here's a goal for Padres Impact. Padres have scored a very good goal right there. A very good goal for Padres Impact. 1-1. Unai Emery's side have got a level peg in this matchup now. Lacazette, they did all right, they have done, to cut through there. Pinged it to Cantona, had a strike and scored. 1-1. Right, here we go. That's 1-1 currently in the moment. It's 1-1 between these two teams. Padres Impact and Georgetown City 1-1 currently here. Now Neymar. Now to Ziyech. Now Neymar again here. Crosses it in the box here for a second goal. And good defending there from Padres' defence right there. Very, very good defence. And now Frank Ribery now the ball here. Now Cantona lost it here to Boateng. Now Ziyech. Now it's Maradona from outside the box and a save there from Rileve. I really thought for one moment it could have been a second goal for Georgetown City, but it wasn't to be. And it's a goal. Yeah, it's 1-1. Now Sedan. Pepe. Alaba. Banega. That's going to be a free kick. Save there from Mark ter Stegen. And a free kick again for Padres Impact. And it may be a chance, a yellow card for Ziyech though. And it's going to be a free kick for Padres Impact. Can Padres get a second goal from this? Maybe so. Zinedine Zidane from the free kick here to make it in front. Good defending there from Georgetown City there. Well, it is 1-1 currently. Padres are giving it their all in the second half, but good defending there. Was a good clearance there from Alaba. Corner for Padres. Now is Zinedine Zidane. Crosses it in. Oh, it's own goal! It's an own goal and Padres have equalised. What was that about the back? Jerome Boateng accidentally put it in his own net. It's 2-1. Oh, I can't believe it. Zinedine Zidane crossed it in and then hit Boateng's head by accident and went into his own net. And Jose Mourinho's, well, angry, let's say. He knows that his team needs to get the 3 points and catch up to where Wijnaldum United are at the top of the table, but they can't get their act together. It looks like they're going to lose, it looks like to me. And Padres will end up leading by 2-1, and a bit of maybe some good news after losing to Tologa in the first leg of the Europa League on Thursday. When they lost against them in the Europa League on Thursday 2 days ago, they thought they were a bit hopeless, but maybe they could get top 4 by the league, maybe a bit further away, maybe Parentis a bit too far from Padres, but you never know. But they got a good win here today, perhaps, maybe, so if they win against City. But now it's Maradona here. Now to Nagolan. And the goal in the box in Maradona, Diego Maradona. The goal in the box here. Alaba finds Ziyech. Ziyech! Oh. It's still 2-1. Now Aurier, Boateng, Neymar, Hersi, Messi, Maradona for a second goal here. Messi won the ball back here and he lost it. Oh, Lionel Messi lost the ball. That wasn't very, very great. But now there's a chance for Nainggolan and a save there from the goalkeeper. This would be a huge win for Unai Emery's side. They turned it around from losing 1-0 in the first half, but going 2-1 in the second half. Could be great, but an own goal from Boateng was the one who made that result happen here today. And Padres end up hanging on to this lead, maybe 2-1. Now Cantona. Oh, Ribery, and a save right there from ter Stegen. Hersi won it back. Here now is Ziyech. And it's still Padres won the ball here. Not enough long time left. We've got 5 minutes left until the 90th minute of the matchup. Got a chance maybe. Neymar. Hersi. Goal! In the 90th minute of the game, Padres Impact have conceded and City have got a second. But can they get a third before the end of the match? Only got 2 minutes left of injury time remaining. And that probably broke their hearts a little bit in terms of maybe getting the 3 points here today after that defeat against Taloga in the Europa League night. You've got to play them again as well at Santon Park Stadium next week, of course, on Thursday this week, of course. If they don't win that game, they don't win 2-0 away from home, then they're out. And Taloga will be the ones who progress into the final, they'll probably will do. But the manager, I think Unai Emery, will be a little bit scratching his nose a little bit that how they've got a substitution. Kosniak's coming on, Kondogbia come on for Padres Impact. But it is 2-2 currently. Can they get a third maybe before the end of the game? Anything could happen in the Premier League. Twists and turns. Now Ribery here. Now Lacazette's front. Save! Clear it away. Is it going to happen? And it's all over. I thought it'd be I thought Padres might have got a goal there, but it's all over. And Padres will share a point with Georgetown City here today, as Padres.
The full-time whistle's officially blown here today, and Georgetown City scored in the last second of the matchup from a diving header from Thomas Hersi, because Padres were about to win this matchup here today, as Jerona Boateng scored an own goal for City, of course, and Padres won. Well, were leading by 2-1. Could have won the game here today, but they dropped points. Any thoughts on that result today? Well, I thought City did very, very well in the first half. First half, they were very, very sharp. Didn't really give Padres an opportunity to score in the first half. Was probably something that City really did. And they really controlled the game in the first half. The tempo was good. The attack was good. You know, Padres only had like 2 shots in the first half. Not on target, but wide. And that wasn't good for Padres. But in the second half, I think Unai Emery probably gave the players a bollocking maybe in the half-time talk perhaps, and then they done better in a way. They could have won. I think they could have done, but unfortunately they bottled it by allowing Hersi to score a last-minute diving header to make it 2-2. And now they've got to be worried now going into Thursday now, because they've got into Taloga in the second leg of the Europa League, and they really want to win that matchup, of course. Otherwise, they're toasted there, and that'll be it for Unai Emery, maybe, as manager of Padres Impact. Could possibly happen. Absolutely there, Jimmy Hansberg. But let's go now to interview the managers right here, right now. We'll go now to Unai Emery and also to Jose Mourinho. Unai Emery, today your team, of course, drew 2-2. You could have won the game, you could have done, as you were leading 2-1 going towards the 90th minute of the matchup. But then Hersi scored in the 91st minute. And what was your thoughts on the whole game?
Good afternoon. Well, our match wasn't great. We gave it our all in the second half. First half, I really need to give the players a big hiding at half time because they weren't playing very well, and we allowed City to try to score against us. It could have been probably a 3-0 or 4-5 or 10-0 by how City played in that first half, but we did keep it to 1-0. And yes, I wasn't happy at all. I thought my reaction, my body language was, you're completely right. I wasn't happy at all, but we got back into the game. We were leading 2-1 as once upon a time, and Cantona did very well. And that own goal was some luck we had as well, but it felt like a loss today because we conceded in the last minute of the game. It could have helped us move up towards 5th position, or not that far off where Parantos are in the table in 4th position. It could have happened, but it didn't happen. So we just have to accept the defeat as a draw today, and we have to move on and kick on our next match in the Europa League. And we need to win that match on Thursday, because if we don't, then we're out of this competition. My favourite competition. I've won it 3 times at Sevilla. I haven't done it at Padres in my time here, but that's what I want to do, is to win something for this team, because they deserve a Europa League trophy. They deserve to try to get into the Champions League, despite on the differences they had the last, let's say, 6-7 years. So hopefully I'll give that to them at the end of the season. Okay, thank you very much, Unai Emery. The best of luck on Thursday. Good afternoon. We did very well in the first half of the game, because we were leading in the 12th minute of the match from Diego Maradona. Scored a very good goal for my team, and I thought we did very well to do everything we possibly can to score not just one goal, but more than one goal, like 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals. It could have happened. We could have scored loads of goals in that first half, because Padres couldn't get out of their half, and we were going into their half quite a lot of times. But then, however, in the second half, Padres scored 2 goals. One was a great goal from Cantona, and then there was an own goal from Jerome Boateng. And my reaction to that was poor defending, lazy defending, and don't rely on the goalkeeper to save your headers going to his way, because that's going to allow them to score and an own goal as well, potentially. But it did happen. So, yes, it wasn't great. And then we got a last-minute goal in the end of the game. I was happy that we got a draw. Maybe winning one today would be better, because there'd been a chance for us to go and catch up to United, who are top of the Premier League. But now they got a game tomorrow, a game in hand, and they're going to probably win that matchup, and we're going to be 10 points behind from the top of the table of the Premier League. So that's not very good to see, but we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow in that. But apart from that as well, we have to take a lot of counterballs, I think, in the second half. Thank you very much, Jose Mourinho. Thank you much. Thank you. We are back here for Super Saturday for match 2 here today, as we have 2 teams here, as it's Goldfield Boys Night. The team at home will play against Chester Blue Tigers. These 2 teams, with 2 managers, Klopp and Diego Simeone, both managers are under pressure this season, because they probably won't be able to get Champions League for next season, and their futures are on the line as managers for these 2 respective clubs here today. So, Jimmy, tell us your thoughts about, we'll start with Goldfield, of course. You know, their season, they've got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Obviously, not doing very great. 9th in the Premier League. And what's your thoughts on them today? And playing at home as well. Well, did very well last week to go through to the semi-finals of the RSV Open Cup. They beat the team who are top of the Premier League, Georgia United. So they give themselves to play Waynord in the semi-finals on the 29th or the 30th of May, or was it the 30th of May on a Sunday? So, to be honest with you, they've done all right in that competition. But in the Premier League, it's been a woeful. It's been their second season. They're going to probably be out away from the Champions League qualifications, and they won't even play in. They'll be 2-year absent away from that competition. That's very scary in a way to see that, to see how Goldfield have really declined throughout the 2 seasons from last season, even this season. So, to be honest with you, it looks that it is a winnable game. They can win it, so they can, and they're still in the fight for top 4, despite how far the points are. They're only like 12 points, 12 points behind from 4th position, where Parentos are at the moment with 57 points. But at the end of the day, they're not in had a great season, and I know that Simeone is under pressure. I think what they got to do now, if they want to save his job, I think he probably will have to have a good winning run. I think it'd be difficult because you're against tougher teams, and each week as well, because the top 9, the big 9 are very, very big. Obviously, the big 8, the 8 teams they got to play against are very, very tough, and that makes it harder for Goldfield. But however, I think that win last week was superb to get to the semi-finals. If they win a trophy this season, they could, keep Diego Simeone, but that doesn't paper over the cracks because they want Champions League soccer, and they ain't going to miss a second season without that competition, and that's going to be a very, very big one for them in their stock and their money and finances for next season. What about Jurgen Klopp's team? Because they're in the same boat as Goldfield in this problem. They are 7th currently in the Europa League places, but Klopp's been in charge since 2015. It's been, let's say 6 years as manager for CSKA Blue Tigers. What's your thoughts on him today, on his future as well? Well, CSKA Blue Tigers are only like 8 points behind 4th position, and we all know that this is something they have to get this season, and Jurgen Klopp has to get top 4 next season because his job's on the line, and plus, throughout his managerial career at this club, he hasn't even got them in the top 4, apart from winning the Europa League in 2019, and that's not good enough for CSKA to always play in the Europa League. So his job's on the line. I think even the board have made it perfectly clear that they've really gave him time for 6 years, and enough is enough. It all depends on how they finish at the end of the season. They've still got a chance on top 4, despite on where they are at the moment, but we'll see how it all plays out by the end of the season, even today's game as well, especially. Right, let's go now to interview Diego Simeone and also the other manager here today, Jurgen Klopp. Diego Simeone, today your team, of course, are playing against CSKA Blue Tigers here to that Goldfield Park Stadium. It's a very interesting game, or an intense match, as you want to call it, as you're against CSKA, also in the same boat as your team in a struggling position at the moment. Any thoughts about your team today? Well, yes, today is an important match because we know that there's a chance maybe on a good win today, and that puts us in a very closer position for the Europa League places. But that's not our aim. We want to go all the way and get into the top 4. Not likely it's going to happen at this rate. I don't think we are going to get into any, of course, Champions League. It's a long way away, it's like 12 points we are behind, but you never know, but we'll see how that goes, of course, from now until the end of the season. But today's game is important because CSKA Blue Tigers are a very good team on the front foot with Marco Reus, Salah and Mane, and we need to close them down, but we got a very good defence. We did that last week. We showed that last week in the Cup quarter-final against United, and we beat them, and we're through to the semis. But the thing about today's match is that we want to win, and we want to gain at least 3 points and push us in a good position. Plus, we also could be more mathematically safe from the Premier for the Premier League for next season if we win today. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll see what happens. All right, best of luck, Diego Simeone, in this matchup today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jurgen Klopp, today is a very interesting match for your team. Your team in the same position as where Goldfield are, struggling to try and get top 4. Your future's on the line. Diego's future's on the line. But what's your thoughts on today's game today? How are you going to beat them away from home? Yeah, I know. I know my future's on the line, and I'm not stupid. I know that today is a big game for CSKA. We might be above them by, of course, 4 points clear, but we want to win today and put us in a higher position maybe. We'll probably be at least 5 points behind the 4th position, if we win here today against, of course, Goldfield. But we know it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be difficult, but we have to be a very good team. We have to show some fight, show some place, and we have to be a very good team. And we got to make sure that we have our team full out together, play together, fight together, show the determination together. And if we can do that today, then maybe there's a chance. But look, we need to look at ourselves from now until the end of the season. We got at least, let's say, 10 games left until the end of the Premier League season to in June, but hopefully by then we can get good winning run. Hopefully by then, but we just got to play game by game and see what happens. We're out of Europe. We're out of the RSA Open Cup. We're out of the KFC League Cup. We've got no competition to go for, so the league's important. Every game now counts, and hopefully we can win every game from now until the end of the season. All right, thank you very much, Jurgen Klopp. Best of luck. Yeah, thank you. And let's get now into the matchup right now. Your commentators here today, Joshua Cole and Jimmy Robinson.
Right, let's get this match underway right here, right now. It's Goldfield Boys United are taking on here today against Chester Go Blue Tigers. And these two teams are going to go at it here in the Premier League, here on Super Saturday. And we are live here on the 8th of May here today for this matchup. Chester Go and Goldfield, 1-on-1 right here, right now. Right, action's underway. Diego Simeone and Jurgen Klopp's teams are not doing very well in the Premier League. They're under pressure, the two managers, for the end of the season. They're going to potentially stay at the club or leave because of their results have been very, very poor this season between Goldfield and also Chester Go Blue Tigers. But someone's got to get a victory here today, or maybe a draw could happen like it was in the last previous matchup between Padres and Georgetown City. But anyways, this is it. We are live in Goldfield here today. And it's going to be live between Goldfield and also here today, Chester Go Blue Tigers. And here we go. And let's get this action underway right here, right now, between Goldfield and Chester Go Blue Tigers. And here we go. Let's get this action underway right now. Now Kevin De Bruyne won the ball here. Lost the ball. Now it's Sebastian Shea. Now it's Bale. Cross it in the box. Try to do something there, but he couldn't. It didn't work out for him though. Now Sebastian Shea, Michael Owen, Bale. Oh, okay. That wasn't great. It wasn't, no. But well, he tried to have a shot from that angle, but it wasn't to be. So it's going to be a goal kick for Chester Go Blue Tigers in this match. Both managers know that there's a lot of pressure on them, of course, for their futures at this club if they don't get in the top four this season or what. But yeah, so we'll see how that comes about. But anyway, it is Chester Go Blue Tigers and Goldfield. Well, Goldfield will secure Premier League soccer for next season if they end up winning here today. And if obviously Kings Park Rovers end up losing their matchup, that could be a possibility. Could also happen as well this weekend. And also Taloga could also join them as well if they get a result tomorrow. And there's a cross here for Chester Go here. David Luiz clears it away. Very, very good from him. Now Paul Pogba. Now it's Michael Owen. Now it's Kevin De Bruyne. Now KDB. Shot. Alright, that wasn't great. It wasn't great, but okay. Now boots it. Now Bale is goalless this matchup so far in this match. So here we go. Now Sadio Mane. Oh, own goal! No, it's not. What's going on here? Free kick, isn't it? Tierney might have put it in his own net by accident there from the deflection kind of there, but it wasn't. But referee stopped the game. It's going to be a free kick, it looks like. And I think it was David Luiz who clipped Sadio Mane when he crossed it in. I thought Tierney might have put it in his own net there, but he didn't. The referee is going to put in a free kick for Chester Go in the dangerous position. Now Marco Reus will take this free kick. Will he score the free kick? Is it going to be? Clearance away there from Goldfield Boys United right there. Now Kevin De Bruyne. Now Cavani. Now Hazard with the ball. Hazard trying to find Bale there, but Bale of course trying to chase Matt Nelson with the ball, but Matt Nelson passes it back to Leno right here. And now is Hazard won the ball back. Now Cavani, oh, he lost control of that ball. Very sloppy that was there from him. These two teams have got knocked out in the Europa League as well in the same round, the quarterfinals. When obviously Goldfield did actually got knocked out against Inter Taloga, and Chester Blue Tigers got knocked out by Georgines United in the Europa League quarterfinal. But they've got the lead to worry about and try and get. There's a goal from De Bruyne! 1-0 to Goldfield. Kevin De Bruyne equalises, and that's something that is to them. They've got a little bit of hope they have, and they've put it in the back of the net. It's a goal. Goal, goal, goal all day long. Proper strike. But anyway, it is 1-0, and here we go, 1-0. Now here's a chance here for Nikita. Now Mane here for Chester Go in the cross, maybe Pogba. Royce, and that's going to be a corner kick. That's a free kick. I don't know, there's a warning there. Referee's giving him Pogba. Well, Paul Pogba's being warned. But it'll be a free kick is going to be. So referee, another free kick is given for Chester Go. But Royce, Pogba gets it out. Now here's a chance here for Hector Bellerin. Lost the ball to Bale. Find Cavani. And now Michael Owen's on his own here. 1v1 to Leno. Michael Owen. And he scores. And Goldfield are still in front. They did the same thing in the RSFA Open Cup, of course, last week against Georgines United. They knocked them out of the RSFA Open Cup, and the same thing's happened here today in the league by beating Chesco here by 2-0. And the ball rolled over Leno, and a very good goal, and a smart goal there from Michael Owen. And Goldfield are 2 into the good in this matchup. Two in front. That's a very good goal right there, and it is, well, 2-0. Now it's a chance, but here's a chance. Now Pogba won the ball back here. Pogba's fast down that line here. Pogba's found Cavani, but that was a crap one. But he passed it back to Leno here. Chesco Blue Tigers don't know what they're doing here in the moment in this game. Jurgen Klopp knows that there's a lot of things have got to be changed in the second half. Yeah, I think so. I just think Klopp's team are a little bit not great at the moment in this game. I think there's a lot to be worked on, I think, in the next half, I think. Now, Royce now the ball. Now, Pogba now. I lost the ball now. The back to Mane here for Chester Go. Now, what a pace there from Mane. David Luiz trying to tackle him here, but he got outsmarted there. Now, Luiz won the ball back here. Now, Bale. Now, Cavani. But it is still 2-0 currently in the moment between Goldfield and Chester Go Blue Tigers. But now Royce. Royce! Oh, shot. Great. Smart shot, but it was wide. Now Black will put the ball out here. Now's a chance here. Oh, Cavani took out, Hector Bellerin. He's in trouble, he is, isn't he? I think he is. The referee's going to give him a warning. Not a card at all. So that's... Now Leno will boot the ball. And that's going to be that. The score is the score. And it's Goldfield Boys 92. Chester Go Blue Tigers. For the second half, it's 2-0 to Goldfield, and Goldfield, of course, could win here today, unless Chester Go can get a goal, perhaps. Now Sadio Mane and a goal, and maybe this could be a sit back, maybe for Goldfield, because Chester Go just scored straight after the second half, and I think Klopp even telling the players to put the ball in the middle quick as possible so they can get a second goal, maybe. Right, so 2-1. Now is Michael Owen. Now it's Tierney. Now is a chance here from Salah here, but he couldn't do anything there. Now Goldfield have got a chance here. Now is De Bruyne. Now is Bale. Free kicks being given. Not great though. That's going to be a free kick. Cavani blocks right there. Now Bellerin. Now Salah now 1v1 here. Salah's gone all the way here. Mo Salah, the pace, but lost the ball there to Goldfield right there. That wasn't very, very great though, but it is 2-1. And a save right there from Bert Leno. Salah now, Ericsson. Now Hector Bellerin now, going all the way the right back. Bellerin in the box. Oh, no, Luther Matthäus. And that went wide. Good opportunity right there for Chester Blue Tigers to get more engaged this matchup here for the second half. But goal for the winning though, 2-1. I think they'll probably take this result, hopefully so. And make them get the 3 points back, maybe in the end of the match. But now it's Royce. Now De Bruyne now. Crunching tackle right there now. Now Michael Owen. Now Cavani. Now Hazard. Now Michael Owen. 1v1 and Michael Owen scores. And Goldfield are 3 in front. They made the gap a bit wider in the scoreline. And Michael Owen equalises to make it 3-1 to Goldfield Boys United. A very superb game in this matchup here today. They've waked up, they had, from the last previous matchup, you know, losing quite a few games, not very at a good position in the league table, but obviously winning here today and winning got through to the semi-finals of the RSF Open Cup last week was probably some good form, and even today winning here by 3-1, and Goldfield have equalised, and it's 3-1 here on Super Saturday. It's got to be over now, surely. Well, Goldfield will move up to 8th in the Premier League. They are 9th currently sitting in, but they will be moving up to 8th. And they will secure Premier League of Soccer for next season. Obviously, we all know they're going to secure anyway. They're a long way away from relegation anyways, but they'll get a place for next season as well. And now Royce here, and yeah, they got through there very easily there defensively, and they're not giving up. They're not giving up without a fight. They are not giving up without a fight. They're not. And can it be 3-3 maybe in the end of the match, maybe? Anything could happen, though, in the world of soccer. But anyway, it is, of course... well, substitutes being made. Varane's going to come on, Sebastian Schell's going to come off, but I think Simeone's team will be very happy to win this match if they can hang on to this lead, perhaps, maybe. And Matthäus. Now Royce. Salah. Lost the ball right there, not very great. Now Salah here, Mo Salah. Oh yeah, that's a collision right there, but play on, says the ref. Now Matthäus, Royce, Salah. Oh, lost it there. Not great, but okay. Now back to Thiago Silva. Now pass it back here short. Now it's to Ericsson. Now Ericsson to Salah. Now Salah to Royce. Now Royce. Here to Matthäus. Now Luther Matthäus. And a save there for Jan Oblek. A very good save from him. Now Bale. Now, save there from Leno. Well, these two teams, of course, want to get something this season. Their managers' futures on the line, both managers Klopp and Simeone. But it's a chance if it... Oh, okay, now Leno will keep the ball alive there. Mateus, now Salah. Now Salah here. Now Tierney trying to tassel Salah here in the penalty area. In the box here, Mane, and couldn't find anyone out. Now Peter. Now Mateus. Oh, what a goal! What a strike! Lothar Matthäus, the German. What an outside of the box. It's 3-3. Oh, and he's dancing as well. And that was something a little bit rubbing into the fans of Goldfield. I can't believe this. What a goal from outside of the box. Ikea found Matthäus, and Matthäus had a great shot control. I thought Jan Oblak could have saved that angle, but he didn't. It's 3-3. And I think it's going to be a draw, I think, here, I reckon. I can't believe that. I really can't believe they've bottled it. I think they had. I thought they could have got the 3 points and probably learned their lessons. And after winning against United last week to qualify into the semi-finals, might have really cured things. But it wasn't. Now Benzema's going to come on anyways, though. Can he get a goal before the end of the matchup? We only got another 4 minutes of 90 minutes left remaining of the game. And now Matthäus won the ball back in. I can get 4-3 maybe could actually happen here. Now Tierney. Now De Bruyne. Now Pogba. Now it's a chance for Tierney here. Lost the ball back. Now the Salah. Oh, okay, now De Bruyne. Now Tierney. And now it's the chance here for De Bruyne. Lost the ball now. Pogba won it. Now Matthäus here. Done a very good job, but Matthäus has failed Pogba. And a free kick here for Goldfield Boys United. I really thought that one moment it could have been a good counter-attack, but Pogba got hurt there. So free kick, and can they get a goal here from this 4-3 perhaps to try and get the 3 points perhaps potentially, or is it going to be a draw? David Luiz, now Varane. Number 10, Varane! Bale! What a block! Now Pogba, Oh my God, what a game we've had so far of the soccer. It's going to be now a corner kick here. Very dangerous here for Cesco to concede a goal here to make it 4-3 maybe. Good defending right there, and a good save there from Bernd Leno. Things looking very, very, very tight here. It might be a draw, it could be in this matchup here today maybe, but it's 3-3. But can they get a last minute goal from a corner here, Goldfield? Can they? In the last 9 seconds of the matchup, they're passing it short. Now Hazard now. Now Hazard now. Outdone Royce. And that was a waste of a pass then. It's all over. And they've both dropped points here today. Very entertaining game of soccer here today. Both teams not getting the 3 points. They both drew here today. I think both teams will be very unhappy here today to draw, because it's Goldfield Boys United 3.
What a marvellous game we had here in the Premier League, of course. It was 3-3 between Goldfield Boys United and Chester Blue Tigers. And what a game we've actually had. We all thought that Goldfield could actually win here today because they were leading by 3-1 in the second half. But then they had 20 minutes left of the game. And then Chester kept fighting, scored a goal, of course, to make it 3-2. And then Lothar Matthäus, from long range outside of the box, smashed it all over Jan Oblak's hand and went into the top corner and made it 3-3. And the game actually ended by 3-3. And Jimmy, tell us your thoughts on the result today, because it was a very good game, 3-3, tight game between these two teams. What's your thoughts about, we'll start with Goldfield. Well, I thought Goldfield had the chance. They were leading by 3-1 in the second half. They had 20 minutes left to play, and they could have actually got the 3 points today. They could have actually secured mathematically the Premier League safety. Obviously going to survive anyway, a bit of sarcasm. But apart from that, I think that it's disappointing to drop points, because they do move up to 8th. They do move from 9th to 8th, because Inter got a game tomorrow against Foxford Hares away from home. And that's going to be a very interesting game it will be for Inter tomorrow. But today's matchup, I think that they could have won today. They should have won today, and I think Goldfield felt like the losing team today compared to what Chesco felt today. I thought Chesco really, I can't even say really, but they've really done well in the last 20 minutes of the game to be losing 3-1. Thought they're going to be down and under
turn it to 3-3 is just remarkable. So, yeah, done a very good job. And I think Klopp's team, I still want to fight for it. They still, obviously, are above Goldfield. It makes it even a lot easier for them to try and catch up the Parantos more than Goldfield. But, yeah, I think that's a very good last goal from Luther Matthäus in the 86th minute of the game. And, yeah, I think CSKA will go home a bit happier. Maybe disappointed it was a draw today, because they could have won today and they could maybe move up to 6th or 7th or 5th, maybe, depending on how Padres played, of course, the following game today. But, well, it is what it is. What about CSKA today? What do you think about their team now going forward now? Because they've only got 10 games left of the season. Well, we all know they've got 10 games left, and we're not surprised how much we've got left of the season, because we're near the end of the season, nearly finished the season in a way. To be honest with you, having CSKA Blue Tigers get a win today would be something, but it wasn't. And they failed because of it. They dropped points, and it wasn't great. It wasn't great, and they will be very, very fuming. They will be that they dropped points, but at the same time they'll be very happy to get a last-minute goal, because I think Matthäus made it very, very top-notch for CSKA. Right, let's go now to the managers, of course, here today. We're going now to Diego Simeone and also Jurgen Klopp. Diego Simeone, today, your team, of course, here today, drew 3-3. You could have won today, actually. You were leading 3-1. Two great goals for Michael Owen, but what was your whole experience after that game today? Well, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy that we dropped points at home, because we could have got the 3 points. And obviously, forget about the game last week when we got forward to the semi-finals after beating United in the quarter-finals last week, because that doesn't matter. The league game matters, because Champions League is something that we want to go to. But look at the points now. We are 11 points behind 4th. It's ridiculous, because there's a lot long left until the end of the season. But yes, if we felt a bit deflated, we felt a little bit disappointed, and we felt very downhearted that we could have hanged on to 3-2. Great goal for Matthäus, despite it wasn't my team. But apart from that, it wasn't great. I thought, we had a very good game in the first half. We looked confident, I thought, in the team, looked confident as well in the match. I had no reason what happened in the last 20 minutes of the match that we lost concentration, and we conceded 2 goals. 3-1, 3-3. It's not it's not coincidence that's what happened. It just felt bad. It was disappointing. We didn't concentrate, but we have to look at our next game. We can't look back to this game now. We've got next game to worry about next weekend. Thank you very much, and the best of luck in that game next week then. Thank you much. Thank you, Ola. Jurgen Klopp, your team, you might have actually drew today 3-3, but what a goal from Luther Matthäus from outside of the box. You could have actually were down and dry today, we all thought, but you did lose 3-1 in the most of the matchup in the second half. But 2 goals in the last 20 minutes before the end of the matchup turned it from 3-1 to 3-3. What was your thoughts on that? Yeah, absolutely. It was absolutely credit to our team. I thought we played very, very well. I thought we had a very capable team, a very, very hard team, and it was very, very difficult. It was especially bad in a way that our team was not as great. And yeah, it was not nice. It's not nice for our team to see how the way we played, but we have to be man up. We did that today in the last 20 minutes. We turned our turn around, scored 2 late goals, 3-3. I thought Matthäus was a special goal. It helped us maybe get a point, as long as we haven't lost. Is the main thing. But we would like to win today. We would like to do that, because it would help us move up to 6th and 5th. But it wasn't to be. We didn't climb up the table because of that, and we drew. But we'll be happy to take that great goal from Matthäus today. I thought that player was very, very good for my team today. Yeah, thank you very much, Jurgen Klopp. Thank you. And that's all we have time for here today on Super Saturday, and we'll be back for next Super Saturday next week. And also, just to let you guys all know, the Champions League games will be taking place this week, as well as Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid and PSG versus Liverpool. And in the Europa League, we'll have Padres versus Inter Taloga and Georgians United versus Sevilla. in the second leg of the Europa League and Champions League. But anyways, we'll see you guys next week with some more action on Friday Night Soccer next week. Until then, goodbye for now. Hello and good evening here today on Saturday Night Hockey here today, and we are live behind me right here. This matchup is going to be Georgetown Capitals are going to go up against the Carolina Hurricanes, and whoever wins out of these two teams will progress, and I mean they will progress into the Stanley Cup final next Saturday on the 15th of May next week, and we'll find out who out of these two teams will progress into that Stanley Cup final, and who will win the trophy, and who will win the Stanley Cup Major Hockey League trophy of 2020-21. We'll find that out next week, but right now, let's get to the action right here. It's Carolina Hurricanes are going up against here today, against the Georgetown Capitals here today. Let's get straight into the action right now.
The full-time whistle has officially blown here today, and the Carolina Hurricanes will progress into the Stanley Cup final next week on the 15th of May. And they won here today by 5-4 against the Georgetown Capitals. And what a game it really was here today. And it was a very, very big game. A huge victory. Well, Georgetown Capitals did very, very well in the league, of course, the regular season. They were top, and they finished top of the league, of course. But in this playoff exchange, they lost here by 5-4, and that was a very, very disappointing matchup, that was. But anyways, we all got one more game to take place in the semi-finals of the Major Hockey League tomorrow, as we have Los Angeles Kings versus tomorrow the New Holland Flames. And that game will take place tomorrow, of course, here on Major Hockey League. But anyways, that's all we're going to have time for here today on Major Hockey League here today. And we'll see you guys, of course, tomorrow with that game here on Major Hockey League here on IBC. From myself, Bruce Wilder, goodbye for now.